Guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I am doing a review of the Wisdom for Healing cards. This is by Carolyn Mize or Miss, and I have another deck of hers. It's the archetype cards, which I love as well, and I probably need to do a review of that one. But these, at first I wasn't so sure, how I would work with them, but I'm using these for daily draws, and I'm also using these as theme cards for readings. But let's go ahead and just kind of jump into it. So let's take a look at the box, which is a fabulous box for protecting your cards. And this is published by Hay House, but I got this off of Amazon, and it was very affordable. Like, it's not, I think it was like under, under $20. I didn't pay $18.99 though. I'm pretty sure I paid a little bit less than that on Amazon. Okay, so let's go ahead and take these out. Okay, so there's one extra card that just has the information on the creator. So put that off to the side. Put these down here. Okay, so it's a little introduction, just a little ditty about these. It says these cards were created for repeated use as the task of keeping healthy on a physical, spiritual, and emotional level is lifelong. Enjoy and God bless. Okay, and then there is your creator. Alrighty, so let's take a look at these. They're pretty straightforward. So first of all, it's your standard, I guess like oracle size, but let me grab a tarot card so you guys can get a little comparison. So this is standard tarot size, so you can see it's a touch wider and a touch taller, but I don't feel that this would be difficult for you to shuffle if you had smaller hands, because these are not ginormous cards, something like you would find with, I don't know, like a Lucy Cavendish deck or something like that. Okay, so let me put this back, and you can see that they are quite glossy because they are, coated, but they're just going to stand the test of time. Cardstock is really good, pretty thick. So I don't know if you riffle shuffle or anything. I'm a side shuffler, so I don't know, I guess it doesn't matter all that much to me. So you see that there isn't like a uniform back to them. Every one of them has a lesson that goes with whatever it says with the artwork on the front. Or I guess you could call these backs, whatever. But let's go ahead and take a look at all these beautiful images. So let's say you pull this card, it says expect a miracle. It'll give you some information on the back about your lesson for the day. So expect a miracle, something will come into your life that will serve your healing. So be open to it and express gratitude when it occurs. Your goal, to know that the world becomes a vessel for the divine when you see the divine in all things. So maybe one might be expecting like, oh wow, a miracle, that means like the lottery. But it could be that, you get through the day and you realize the miracle was that maybe you didn't have any aches and pains that day. Maybe you were able to pay the bills without any issue that day. It could be that it was just a beautiful freaking day outside. I mean, the sun was shining, the birds were chirping, the air quality was good, and it's like the little things. Sometimes it's not huge miracles, but like everything is a miracle. Like just kind of, watching caterpillars, burst forth now as butterflies from their chrysalises, which I have the pleasure of being able to see in my front yard. So those are miracles to me. But it's little things like that. And so just like the creator is saying that, healing is a lifelong process. So maybe you get some of these cards more than once. Like let's say this card keeps coming up. Well, maybe it's just something that, you're really currently working on. I think just it's so straightforward, and I love the little, lessons. Like it says, bring humor into your life. Here it has to listen. Think about whether you truly have a sense of humor. Healing is enhanced with humor, and laughter can lighten almost anything. And it goes on, like, so, sometimes we get a little threatened when people are just like cracking a joke, and sometimes we need to have a sense of humor about ourselves. But it just has, it's just, things that I go through in my everyday life, and maybe things I don't want to acknowledge. Sometimes I'm like be mindful of conflict, and I might be like, I'm not having any sort of conflict, but if I have this on my mind all day, because I pulled it at the start of the day, and I've kind of read through this, and I just kind of keep that in the back of my mind, and not just for the day, but ongoing. I think these are great. So if you're somebody who is looking for something a little more straightforward like this, of course you could use the tarot for healing, in conjunction with maybe you're doing some counseling or, whatever it may be. But I think that these cards are great as well. To me, they're just straightforward. I just need sometimes some straightforward, and sometimes I just need a little suggestion on what I could do. So let's say an oracle card said identify change, but it doesn't really give me any tips on how to do that. I might be a little stuck, but it does give you some tips. So I really do appreciate that. So, and the artwork, by the way, is really nice. Yeah, so I think one of my good friends out in Belgium, she has this one, and she has the archetypes deck as well. Ooh, that archetypes deck. Oh, you get into some deep stuff. Well, you can get deep here too, like observe your attitude. And I might be like, I have a great attitude, but maybe, if I'm a little more mindful of it, when I interact with people that maybe press my buttons and maybe my attitude isn't so pleasant, I need to put myself in check, like they say, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Just like that. Again, I just think that it's really done in a loving way, a positive way, but it's not like blowing smoke up your back end. It's giving you the power to help yourself, in conjunction. This is meant to be used in conjunction with all the other things, all the other tools and people that you're utilizing to help you through your healing journey. I think it's just a fabulous add-on. There we go. And down to the last one, assess your relationship. So I'm just going to go ahead and give these a shuffle, and I will just pull like a little message for the day for all of us. How about that? So hopefully it connects with somebody. Oop, one just flew out, so let's go ahead and grab that one. I'm pretty sure that's going to be our it was that last card, assess your relationship. Okay, let's get in tight so you can see that image, and let's look at today's lesson. Myself included. Identify one dynamic or component of a close relationship that's vital to your emotional and physical health. I'm thinking of my bestie out in Belgium. Hey, Steph. This is especially important if you're healing and a particular relationship is causing you stress. If your relationship is a healthy union, then celebrate. Me and Steph, we are like joined at the hip, even though we're like thousands of miles away. So yeah, your goal to integrate your relationship into the quality of your life. So what could I do today? Although I know my friend is thousands of miles away, what could I do today to celebrate our friendship? We both have that app Viber, and we talk almost every day. So maybe I'll do like a special little video for her or something like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this deck is freaking awesome. That's why I'm sharing it with you guys. And the reason I do these reviews is not so everybody can go out and buy like every single deck in the world, but of all the decks that I have, I just want to be able to share them with you, to let you know what's out there and show you beautiful art. And if you've just come to maybe check out some art, have some eye candy, then hey, welcome. Or maybe it was a deck that you seriously were considering, in which case I hope that this review helped you. So anyway, that's it from me, spiritual homies. If you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding, ding, ding notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. Not only do I have a plethora of readings, but I also have my travel witch altar pendants. I have my ancestral altar pendants, my rainbow bridge pendants for your furry, feathery, scaly loved one. I have room and body sprays. I have salves, bracelets that I make. La la la. I also have my Wally's World Oracle that was community created and community funded. Oh, I have a newsletter, so it's free to sign up. I hit your inbox once a month. I'm not about the spam game, so you're only going to see an email from me on the first of every month, but it has witchy DIYs, arts and crafts DIYs, music I'm listening to, YouTube channels that I'm watching, decks that I'm using, herbs that I'm using, so on and so forth. And if that interests you, go ahead and sign up. And if you want to throw a little love my way for as little as $1 a month over at patreon.com/kittenswaitsandtarot, you get all kinds of free goodies, and it helps out the channel tremendously. So, and I'm hoping when all this madness is over, we can do another meetup. So how about that? All right, that is it for me, you spiritual homies. I will catch you later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.